Hello and welcome. Got another special edition for you today. I'm going to be recording my live attempt at FMWC Stage 7. I've tried recording these a couple of times before. I've never ended up putting them up, either because I make a hopeless mess of the case and it's just, I don't want to embarrass you guys by making you watch me muddle around it, or because I just get a little too kind of in the zone and don't talk at all, and it just doesn't make for a very exciting video. But I'm gonna keep trying, and who knows, maybe someday I'll record one that's actually worth watching. Anyway, if this ever sees the light of day, then obviously I've decided that this is the one. So, setup. I've got my stopwatch here. Got a pen and a piece of paper in case I need to write anything down. I'm going to be doing all my work on this which is my laptop screen, but I do have another second screen over here just with folders and things and with OBS because I'm recording. But this is where all the action's going to be. I think that's all we need by way of preamble, so let's dive on in. Hit start on the timer. Wait, sorry, I'm just also going to put my start time in my little tracker spreadsheet. Okay, let's see. 10:54. Let's hit start at 10:55, shall we? 20 seconds. Yeah. Why not? Why not? So in terms of tactics, my plan is to try and do. I always go through the questions just in the order they're given. I'm hoping to spend like 10 minutes on the first one, half an hour on the second one, but I don't always hit the times I'm hoping for. So let's see. Timer started. Download everything. And then the first thing I'm going to do is zip over to my downloads folder, which is off screen. Grab all of these. I'm going to open up the case materials. First things first, for the first one, there's usually just a thing saying there are no case materials, which seems to be the case again here. So I'm just going to print the other two because I like to have physical copies so I can strike off things that I've already seen. So print that, 2 pages, good. I like when they're short. And this one, print just 1 page, excellent. All right, so now let's jump on in. Should have really had a blank file ready for this first year analyst one because I knew that was coming, but anyway, didn't do it. Here we go. Oops. All right. Dim shipping. Ah, look, it's for me. Imagine what blah 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 blah. Exceptionally high, normalizing, considering using dims. Okay, fine. 123 million ordinary shares. Latest stock price is 25.08. 25.08. Oops. Company's book value per share is 44, which is not relevant. Market cap is just share price times number of shares. So that's 3084840, 3.05 billion. Is that the right number of zeros? Yes. All right. Wall Street analysts project their earnings per share next year will be 987. Depreciation is expected to be 1.23 billion. Interest expense, tax payments. DIM's projected EBITDA. Okay, fine. So EPS 9.87. So multiply that by the number of shares in issue. That gives their earnings. And then we just need to add back all the things that get subtracted for EBITDA. These are all in millions, so I'm just going to divide that by 10 to the 6. And we can go from there. So I'm adding back 1.1230 in depreciation, 180 in interest, and 100 in tax. So 2724. Yep, okay. Total of 4.5 billion debt, 3.25 cash. What is their forward EBITDA multiple based on forecast EBITDA? You could, interesting. They don't usually chain them in the short questions, but anyway, that's fine. So sorry, 4.5. So 4500. Oops, not that many O's. Just gonna format all of these as numbers of 2 decimal places. 3250. So the net debt is this. So the, what am I trying to work at? EV to EBITDA. Okay, I assume we're saying market cap plus, sorry, I gotta divide this by 10 to the 6 as well. So the enterprise value should be the net debt plus the equity value, and EV to EBITDA, then be that over that, 1.59. Okay. Boss expects the company might announce a share buyback. 40% of the cash. Cash is here. This times 40%. So they spend 1.3 billion. The weighted average price at which they buy the shares is 20% higher than the current price. So this is spend, this is price, and that's this price times 1.2. How many shares would the company be able to buy back? Buyback, yes, that's fine. Fine. So that divided by that. So it should be 43.2 million, 195. Yes, 43.195 million. Okay. Current earnings forecast is 9.87. Yes. What will their earnings per share be for 2023 after the buyback is complete? So I think that should just be, all right, how many, this is the number of shares, right? Yes. So this over a million is the existing number of shares. So this times that divided by this minus the number of shares bought back, 15.21. 212, that's right. 15.21, I think that's right. All right, sector 2, widget factory. Another project. Produces widgets, total investment. Plan to expand, investment, fine. So 17.5 million. Construct the additional building. 7.5 to install new equipment. This is build. This is equip. Total investment is 25 million. After the capacity expanded, enjoy an extra profit of 2 million during the first years of operations. After every year, the extra profit the expanded plant will grow by 10%. After 10 years, the equipment will become obsolete and need replacement. Value of the new building construction is expected to be 15 million. After 10 years, you can treat that as a terminal value. Okay. Sequence, I want 11 years starting at 0, not 1. So, not that, but rather minus that. Doing the thing right now. Sure. Bye. Alrighty. Sorry, where were we? 2 million in the first year, right? Yes, and every year after that it grows by 10%. And the terminal value is 15 million. And what's the question? Which factory weighted average cost of capital is 10% present value? Okay, so this one, this is this divided by 1.1. Yes. Okay, then this times this. Oops, NPV minus, oh, now I suddenly want all the decimals again. All right, 035032, 035032, good. Largest internal rate of return, IRR, of all of these, not the last one, minus 0.6, that doesn't look good. What? Oh, sorry, that's because I've already discounted in that one. I gotta go with the non-discounted. 9.3, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, moving on. Widget factory, declining method of depreciation. Understand the equipment depreciates faster than the building, therefore they use a 20% rate for equipment, 10% rate for the building. What is the building's remaining book value at the end of year 10? All right, so depreciation, book value. Oops. So the building starts off with that, and then, sorry, what method do they use? Declining method. Okay, pretty sure that means we're talking. Sorry, minus that times 20%. This plus this. down, and let's format everything to look nice. So what's the question? Buildings remaining book value at the end of year 10. Oh, that's way too low. Where is this guide to financial terms and methods that they sent out? All right. Is it possible that I'm doing declining instead of double declining? That would at least give me in the right range. Yes. Okay, fine. 6101872 873. 6101873. Fine. Let's go with that. What is the equipment part of the depreciation expense in year 7? Okay. Oops. So equipment book value is going to be here. And then instead of being 20%, hang on. Sorry, 20% for the equipment, 10% for the building. Okay, so I was using the right method. I'm just being stupid. Okay, never mind. So the equipment share of the depreciation in year 7, which is here, 393216. Cool. After deeper analysis, 10% discount rate is not correct. The company is using 7% debt finance for, okay, fine. So it's a whack calculation. 30% financed equity, cost of equity is 13.7. Okay, marginal tax rate is 33. All right, so here's equity, here's debt, here's the weight, here's the cost, and then the tax rate. So the weight of equity is, where are we going? 70% debt. 70% debt, 30% equity. The equity cost is 13.75%. Debt cost is 4.5%. Not 4.5, 4.5%. Annual tax rate 33%, I think it said. Where, yes, okay. So then the weighted average cost of capital is going to be the share of equity times the cost of equity plus share of debt times cost of debt times 1 minus the tax rate. I didn't even read the question, but I assume that's what they're asking for. Yes. 62355. 62355. Okay. If you use the WACC that you calculated as the discount rate, what is the project's NPV? Cool. So come over here. I'm just going to replace the existing one because I don't need that anymore. Obviously not at all best practice to delete some of your earlier calculations, but I don't care. 5.322 219. 322219. Okay, good. SAS gurus, your fellow analysts. Jump in and do the math. Okay. Okay, so they want to scale and plan to acquire customers through online marketing. They spend $100,000 on a trial ad campaign. Cost per click amounted to this. Of all the site visitors, 2% have signed up using SAS Gurus software and paid their annual subscription. Okay. So we got 100,000. We got 4.09 cost per click. So the number of clicks presumably is 24,000 and some odd, and 2% of those sign up. So this times 2% is the number that sign up. So customer acquisition cost is $204.50, I think. Annual subscription cost is $149. Based on historical results, after the first year, 40% of the clients will not prolong. In later years, the churn rate will decrease to 20. Assume no revenues beyond year 5. Okay, fine. So 149, 40%, 20%. I should really label my years. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this times 1 minus that. I think I'm just summing that up. 412.91. Yes, good. Okay. What is the LTV to CAC ratio for the campaign? Let me see. So it's just this over this, right? I think. Not great on my SAS ratios, but I think that's right. 2.02. All right, one more. Okay, to increase their customer LTV, one of the ideas to come up with is 3 different pricing plans. In addition to the regular pricing plan, they'll also introduce the trial plan, $4,949, premium plan. Assume that 70% of clients will now go for the trial plan, 10% sign up for the premium plan if all other things stay the same. Okay, so all right, so the number of customers, this times 1 minus that, and they're going to be, what did I say, 70% of clients go for the trial plan. So I'm just going to have the value here. So the original plan is 149 every year. The trial plan is that and that, and the premium plan is 399 per year. So hopefully if I do just on this one, this times this, that'll give me the same answer, and it does. So then I just lock this in. Here are the value of each of those, and then I have what, 70% go for the trial plan, 10% go for the premium plan, and 20% of people weirdly decide they want to pay full price, even in the first year. I guess that happens in the real world. 4, 12, 19. And that's that. Okay, so save. Damn it. This is why I should have had one ready in advance. Grab that folder. Oops. Grab that folder. Put it in here. Hard one. And close it down. And grab the file. Drop it in here. Going down on time. Not as well as I was hoping, but not terribly. Okay. So now, did my pages print? They did. Hooray. I don't need that one. Okay, so harvest. It was, yes, Agro Wizards, a fictional company, a fictional universe, magical field, produce fruits and vegetables, field size. Probably want to open up the model and see what that looks like. So I just make a copy of that, open it up. 100 by 100, the map of the field is provided. Okay, so put it up here. Map. Map, no Unicode. Okay, cool. Okay, a map of the field is provided in the financial model. In case your system is not recognized, we duplicate the map, replacing some of the corresponding Unicode. The goal is to make calculations based on the location and answer the questions. Cell in the field produces one lot of units of the same type. So one lot, I guess that's, yes, that's from here. So price per pound, number of pounds, fine. Schedule 1, Schedule 2, Schedule 3. I don't know what the heck those things are, but alright. Each product can be sold in the wholesale market. Prices are provided in the model. One harvester is capable of harvesting one full row or one full column of the field during a day, not able to turn, only horizontal. Okay. If the harvester started to harvest goods in the first row, it will subsequently move through it. Fine. During the night, the harvester has enough time to refuel and transport to the starting cell the next day. Remember that if a harvester has collected tomato from A1, it will not be able to collect the same tomato again. 3 harvesting plans for the next 10, 25, and 50 days. Okay, that seems pretty reasonable. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. First thing, I want to call of all this. Let's see, 15200, that is, oops, that is reading left to right. Okay, good, that's what I thought. So I want my row, call, and type. My row, I'm going to do 2 call of this and this. Bit of a tricky trick there, but I think it'll work. Times 1, and then my column, I'm going to do 2 call of over here this and this. Sorry, no, not that. CY. Okay, good. So I've got my row, column, and type. Then I need to pull in price and weight. That's just going to be if this equals 0, then stack 0, 0. Otherwise, X look up this in here. I didn't even need X lookup there. I could just have done index. I still can just do index. Index in here. Row is dot D2 hash. The column is 0. Yes. No. Yes. Sorry, I won't do that for a whole column at a time. So just do that. Okay. Good. All right. So let's see what it wants to know. What is the revenue aggregate selling? Okay, fine. This times this. Rev 650. Which unit has the highest revenue per lot? Let's check. It is type 4, which I need a name for. It is pineapple. I guess I should probably add in the names as well then. So I'll put it next to type name. If this equals 0, then blank, otherwise index. This G2. Yes. Okay. So pineapple, highest value. How many cells are in the field that do not produce anything? It's just this. 3999. No, 3999. The total value of the units currently located in the field, that is 4821710. 4821710. Okay. What is the revenue they can get by harvesting and selling goods in row 1? It's going to do it like this. 45875. Harvesting row by row. 1, then 2. How much revenue will they return during the first 10? Okay, so 486745. On day 1, the harvester has harvested all the goods from row 1. On day 2, the harvester moves column A. Okay. So on column A, excluding row 1, which is going to be 40680. Here. Start harvesting with the row or column that has the highest value of items in it. Which row or column? Okay. So now let's just do unique columns, unique rows. And we'll do some ifs. This, where this is this. I'll just put this down below so I can look at it all as one, and then I'll copy that same formula down, and then we just modify it a little. And I probably should have locked in my columns, my rows even, but never mind. Okay. So the max of those is 66. 6, somewhere around here. And go row 40. Okay. Now they can start the maximum revenue they can get during the first 10 days. Can only harvest rows or columns. Oh man, that's a tricky optimization. Okay. Can harvest only rows or only. Okay. Sorry. Then it's not a tricky optimization. Then it's pretty simple. What's the schedule for? It doesn't matter. So we're going to say sum of large this sequence 10. So they can get 606610. Okay. Now 4 more questions. Okay. They can go harvesting by rows or columns in any order. What is the revenue they can get during the first 10 days on schedule 1, first 25 days on schedule 2, first 50 days on schedule 3? Every day they will select a row or column that brings the highest revenue and harvest it. Several rows or columns, use one that's closer to the top left corner. That's slightly ambiguous, but okay, let's assume that never tie breaks. Okay. So I don't need these anymore. Okay, so here's my target. Start with this one. And I'm going to say, let's count if, I just want totals, right? Okay, good. So then, count if these, and then just take a sum, I think. Soon figure it out. Why is it running so slowly? I do not have any intense calculation sheets open. Anyway, fine. This we're using is good. Okay. So the revenue is going to be 468,215. Yes, good. All right. First 25 days. So let me just update this. One 159,140. 159,140. Yeah. And schedule 3. Okay, 2,109, 210. All right, cool. That all seems to be working out. So now we gotta greedy optimize each day. How are we going to do that? Okay, so probably should have kept those, but never mind. Unique of this equals unique of this. And then match this against this 0. So to deal with the closest to the top left, I'm going to sort them like this. Okay. Oh, no, didn't all right. Oh, sorry. I copied the formula, not the values. Copy the values. Okay. Top left corner is A1, right? A. And yes, it is. Okay. So then I sort these. Then I need a formula. I can get rid of that, I guess. Okay, so if is number this, then actually start the sum ifs outside that because then I won't have to repeat. Sum ifs of the revenue here. Lock the columns but not the rows, where then if it is a number, I want to use this for hash. Otherwise I want to use this for hash. Where that is this. Enter too many arguments. I have bloody not. Okay, so does that match my previous 66060? That was the answer. I remember it being a 1. Yes. So no, where is it? That's 10 days. Where is it? Most they can get from any one. Here somewhere, I know it was. 66060. I thought it was. Maybe it's not. Alright, fine, never mind. Just go on. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to say equals x lookup E7 in here, returning from here, lock NA. What? Sorry, that's because I'm doing exact. I want exact match or next smaller. That's 4T. And I guess I also want to specify search first to last. So yes, that makes sense. So then, what are we going to say? We're going to say equals if, or it's fine. Column or row equals that. Alright, and have an if there. I must have lost it. If for either that column or that row, then 0. Otherwise, carry over the previous revenue. Ooh, hang on. Something moved when I did that, which I don't like. See, those are still pointing to the right place. And this is 76250. Alright, probably just a visual trick. Okay, so this minus this. this minus this. How much you get out of that? Okay, so then more. Can I copy this over? Does that work? No. Why not? Because I have not locked some stuff. Okay, so this H, I'm gonna lock and lock. Everything else good? So let's see, I did row 40, so all the letters should stay the same, and they do. No, sorry, all the numbers should stay the same. Any letter that has something in 40 should change. Oh my god, this is... Okay, yeah, so A has changed. That makes sense. The numbers have not changed. That's, okay, I think that's working. Really calculating very slowly, but anyway, alright, fine. Okay, so now I think we've got the logic. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's spin for a minute. Wow, it is running so slow. I do not understand. There doesn't seem to be anything that calc intense in this sheet. Yeah, fine. I think that worked. Let's see. So, total 495,060. I don't know. Seems kind of plausible. What ends up there? So on AT, CB, BD, AT, CB, CB, BD, P, PT, PC, AV, all end up blank. And they do. Right, that's great. Enough thinking and wondering. I'm going to just say that is right. So we get 495,060. Oh, actually, I know how I can do one last check on this. I can take this and see if it still gives the same answer if I lay out the same 10 targets. Oh, what? Shoot, have I not done? Okay, something is miscounted. Yes, there's only 8. What the hell? Okay. Glad I did one last check. Okay, so we gotta expand by 2 more rows. With even more really slow calculations. Okay, so now I've got 10. Double check, I am supposed to have 10, right? No, 25. Ah! Get on with it. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Copy to the right. All right, the question asks, what is the total revenue they can get? No quotes, no commas, no nothing. Okay. How's that calculated? So this should be going down every day, and it looks like it is. Not very quickly, but a little quickly. And yes, there's a tiebreaker there. I don't have time to check what's in. Do I have time to check what's in tiebreakers right? No, I don't. 1408365. Let's hope 1408365. And then when I put in the other one, it should get 1159140. Oh yeah, that's another check. It is higher than that, so that's good. So last thing before I save. Or actually, let's save, and then I can do that and undo it. So slow. It's bitterly slow. Anyway. 1159140. That is right. Good. Okay. So I'm going to undo. I'm going to save. Close. I'm going to drop that file in there. Okay. So we're actually doing really well on time right now. That's great. Let's start reading about EBITDA. After creating detailed operational projections, most administrators. Fine. Company overview. Fast-growing manufacturer of sweets and candies. Neverlandia. Finance department assigned to 10-year financial forecast. 10-year model starting 23. Annual. Based on the assumptions. Assumptions also summarized in the model. Good. Let's go look at that model. I've opened it up, but not put it on here. So let's put it on here. So assumptions. Not a whole ton of assumptions, actually. Okay, cool. I like it when it's simple. Total of only 5 products listed in the financial model. A, B, C, D, E. That's nice. Each product you're given its list price, official offer price before any discounts, and the number of units sold. So there's still 2.5 months to go. Assume these numbers are actual for the whole year. Fine. So let's see. List price, units sold this year. Fine. Fine. Raw materials, direct salaries, energy, packaging. Where are these discounts? Read the instruction before I get it. Provided an actual manufacturing cost per unit, raw materials, direct labor, energy, and packaging. Raw materials, direct salary, energy, packaging. Yes, see that? Products are sold through 10 different sales channels, so this is going to be fun. Provided the volume split. Okay, got it. Now it's starting to make sense. Volume share discount, shipping, percent of list price, volume growth in 23 plus. Okay. And split is the same for all the retailers, and it will also stay there. Okay, good. That's nice. Retailers enjoy substantial bargaining power. Fine. And as well as calculate the actual transportation costs. Fine. Very well demanded. Grow the number of units sold 25%, then 15 minutes. So why are there volume assumptions here? Volume growth assumptions. New sales channels. Okay, got it. However, the existing retailers will be able to grow their unit sales only by a couple of percentage points, provided assume this rate of sales increase will be the same for each retailer. Fine. Remaining units will be sold through new sales channels. Got it. Additionally, in order to compensate for the growing manufacturing costs, raise list prices by 10%. So, okay, so list price increase, yes, got that. Sales volume growth, yes, got that. Payroll inflation, energy inflation, general inflation. Okay, fine. Alright, keep reading. Also proportionally increase the price of retailers after discount. Right, yes. Raise by 10% from that to that means the price after discount for that. Fine. General inflation is expected to be 7%, gradually decreasing to 3%. Salaries rise faster. Fine. Energy prices, fine. Shipping rates, percent of list price per unit basis will grow at the general. What the hell? Okay, got it. So that one's, I'll start that one. That's a little complicated. For all the inflation numbers, assume the inflation kicks in full on January 1 every year. Fine. Overhead expenses. Alright, let's just start modeling some stuff, please. Total unit. 302443. Total cost of raw materials. And we'll lock that in so we can organize the others. 1842432, 1842432, yes. Excellent energy packaging, fine. Total cost of packaging, 92352, good. How many units in total are sold through Joe's Traders? So 21, 22 units. Let's just double check that this does in fact add up to 100, but I assume so. Yes, it is. So sorry, through Joe's here. 17451. Weighted average list price for SCM's products. So same thing here, and then this divided by that. 1675. SCM's total net sales after discounts. 22 sales. Gross, 22 sales net. So it's this weighted average cost times these. And this times minus the discount. Oops, easy. Okay. Actually, let's get rid of those and do this. That. Okay. What's the question? Sales after discount 4580600. Okay, total shipping costs as a percent of list price. So it's going to be this times this. 126635. Nope. Okay, what's going on there? Oh, sorry. I'm just looking at new retailers. Whoops. Sorry. Trying to do shipping. So it's gross sales times shipping cost. 117. Okay. EBITDA. All right. So let's start plugging these things in. Gross sales. This guy discounts is okay. Fine. That minus that. And it is looking for negative. Yes. Okay. Raw materials. Direct salaries, energy, packaging is in the same order? Yes. So transfers. Shipping. It's this guy. And manufacturing overhead. Fixed number. Okay. Profit marketing, SG&A. They're all percentages of net sales, so fine. Marketing, sales, G&A, minimum percent of net sales. Okay. This times net sales. So fine, that's bigger. So just that. So EBITDA 85887. Hopefully, yes, good. All right. Okay. So now we got to figure out units. First, let's do all these inflations, shall we? Yes. So index. Oops. Okay, so these are going to be 1, 1, 1, and this times 1 plus this. Okay, so those are my indices. So volume, volume 2022 is this, and then it's just this times. All right, I'm gonna lock this one as well. I guess, is there anything over here? Behind that. Okay, so the sales vol, and then the split of the sales volume. And then I guess I'll do the break just like that. Sales channels. Okay, so volume that year is here. And this guy is just this minus the sum of these. And so now it's this times 1 plus that sharp times 1 plus annual growth rate. Okay, so that's the volume split. Now, what's next? Yeah, weird. I gotta stop and think about that in a minute. But, okay. So raw materials, direct salaries, energy, packaging. I think I can do all of those kind of as one. So it's going to be, sorry. Yeah, so I want a weighted average here. So this divided by this, my average cost per unit. So raw materials, direct salaries, energy, packaging. Payroll, energy, general. Yes. Right. So raw materials, and what does everything inflate by? They should be all expenses except for payroll and energy. So raw materials is 3, direct salary is 1, energy is 2, packaging is 3. All right, so now what I want is transfers of this times index on here by here. This has to be locked. And then I'm going to multiply that by sales volume. And hopefully these numbers will be familiar. 1842. Yes, census 551092. All right, good. And then they work their way up if they need to. All right, so shipping. So what the heck is this thing? Shipping rates being provided, percent of price. Shipping rates on a per unit basis will grow at the general inflation. Recommend calculating shipping costs for each retailer on a per unit basis. Okay. So did I do that? That's shipping. Shipping per unit is what's this divided by 23 units. Totals up here. So 39 cents per unit inflates at general inflation. So I think this is just going to be volume times shipping cost per unit, block times general inflation, which is here. Here. All right. What else? Manufacturing overhead. Fixed and then inflates, I guess. Energy prices, shipping rates. Okay, fine. Okay, so, all right, what are the things I need to do? Overhead, marketing, sales, G&A. Overhead, marketing, sales, G&A. I'm going to do this in 2 pieces. G&A 2. And then G&A is just going to be the larger of those 2. So the overhead starts off at, really shouldn't have done all these things separately before, but anyway, just wasting my time recreating things. And marketing is a fixed percent. So this, lock the column but not the row because I can reuse that, times, sales volume. I have not done prices yet. I'm going to have to do prices. All right. So this is sales volume. And then oops, sorry, I've overwritten some things. I need to insert a few more rows. If I were being good, I would link all these names to cells, but I'm not being good because I'm being fast instead. All right, so this is not sales volume, this is sales dollar. Split is nothing. So let's see. So I keep the discount, otherwise it follows that. So what am I trying to do here? I think I just want a unit price. This is the average unit price times 1 minus this. All right. I'll lock that in. Yep, all right, go to this one and then lock it in. And then if I do that times units, that should give me my, oh no, shoot, I'm supposed to be figuring out discounts separately. All right, never mind. So sales volume, sales dollars. So list price going to be weighted average list price, lock times, actually I don't even need to lock, just list price increase. So I think it's at 10% the first year. Yes, good. Okay. So then my gross sales will be this times total volume. 5065397. That checks out good. Carry across. Okay. Then this is going to be, yeah, so, oh shoot, I deleted, I worked out a discounted sales price and then I deleted it. Sales net divided by units. That's your discounted sales. No, actually, I just want to multiply by the discount. So, Food Tigers is going to be sales volume times the list price times 1 minus the discount. Oh, actually, sorry, what I'm trying to work out is the discount. So, why don't I just do that? Discount dollars. 484796, that checks out, and carry it across, and hopefully that's good. And then I guess my new sales channels do not have any discount. I don't know what's going on here. Oh no, they do. They have a 7% discount. Okay. So this times the list price times percent discount, which is here. Let's see. Total. Okay. So that comes from there. This comes from 82. Okay, raw materials comes from here. Shipping I have not yet figured out satisfactorily, I think. Oh, I have. Huh. How did I do that? Okay, never mind. I did it. Let's move on. Manufacturing overhead here. Okay, so now I can do, it's just marketing salary, marketing sales, and G&A minimum. Maybe this one. Put that down here. So that's the percent of gross, percent of net sales. Did I do it on net sales? Let's just double check. Yes. Okay, good. So that's, all right, I've got my total discount here, so I then want, or actually, yeah, I've got my net sales over there. You can do it that way. So it's going to be this times net sales, which are here. Okay, and then this is going to be G&A times general inflation, which is somewhere here. Sorry, no, this is going to be that, and then this is going to be the max of those two. So let's see, follows G&A1, then it switches. Okay, good. So marketing, sales, G&A are all right there, so I can just take this, kill that, and I'm done. All right, so now I can start answering questions, hopefully. Units in 2023. Sales volume, 2023. Yes, 378054. Good. Sell through the new sales channel in 23. 70142. Yes. How many units in total to sell over the 10-year forecast period? 5138758. Yeah. Expected list price for the extra large box of sweets. Ah, got a clue. Okay, in what year? 2032. That's just that. Price rate times extra large box of sweets here. 4331. Forecast net sales across all channels over a 10-year period. Come on, cross the fingers. Sorry, I've got it right here, and an easy to use. 105, 483, 555. 15483. Yeah. What are the total forecasted direct labor costs? Direct payroll, same thing, I guess. 17458 772. 17458 772. Yes. Shipping price as a percent of list price for the food target sales. Ah! And it always bugs me when they ask questions of interim steps that I can work out direct, that I don't need to work out together. Anyway, fine. Food taggers. So shipping is 2.31% of the list price. So what's the question? 2.31%. Then, oops, sorry. What am I saying? Start off as 2.31%. Then the shipping cost goes up by general inflation. So it's that times 1 plus 2023 general inflation divided by 1 plus food sorry, 1 plus the list price increase. I think it's 2.247. Not super confident of that, but okay, fine. Let's carry on. Total forecast shipping costs. This is one I was a little worried about, so I'll be glad to confirm if this is right over the 10 years. 2508384. Nope, you are wrong. Okay. So I got to worry a little bit about that. GNA 6382158. Whoa, way off. What the hell? Do I want the max? Yeah, I want the max. Oh man. Okay, so that's really not good. Am I doing it correctly off net sales? Yes. Okay, so a lot of things going wrong here. But that's okay. I think we've still got time. Let's see how we're doing. Yeah, we're doing okay. Don't panic. Okay, so let's see if it's that percent of list price, then in general the percent of list price is going to be this. Sorry, just take the formula from here. Equals this times all that. If that percent of the new list price. Oh, hang on, wait. I might not have included new sales channels. That might be what's wrong here. That definitely might be what's wrong here. Shipping. What am I doing for this? Sales volume, general inflation. Huh? Okay, hang on. So what is this? This is the shipping cost per unit sold. What does it say? Shipping rates are provided as a percent of list prices. Yeah. Okay, so calculate for each retailer on a per unit basis for 22 and apply general inflation. All right, fine. So let's just do shipping by retailer to be safe. Shipping. Grab my list of channels. So list price here, that's the average list price times percent of list price for shipping. That's your cost per unit to ship, and then we apply general inflation to that. And then, sorry, let's just do this because then I can copy it down below the gap as well. Okay, that's the price per unit, and then total shipping dollars should be some product of this times volumes. And it checks out for that one, and hopefully gives me different numbers for the rest. It does give me different numbers. Okay, fine. So 7214592. Is that one right? Oh god, what the hell? Huh? This is 2.5. 7. What the? Okay, something is seriously screwy here. It should be 1.4 times higher. It's like 10 times higher. What the heck's going on here? Ah, sorry, it didn't lock in. Okay. Well, that's a dumb mistake, but an easy one to fix. Okay, is that right? Oop, hang on, got a copy down there as well. Okay, 2,574,654. Okay, didn't cover myself in glory there, but I'll take it. Okay, now back to G&A expenses. What's going wrong here? Checked out on net sales, right? Net sales, 105. Yes, so my net sales are good. So my thing as a percent of net sales should be good. 7911. Did I just add in one too many years? 7983. Okay, well this is just working now. I don't know why. I'm not sure what was wrong before. 7983468. 7983468. Total forecast EBITDA for the 10-year period, feeling reasonably good about that being correct now, is 9747408. No, damn. Oh, okay. That's so unfortunate. Okay. Am I looking at 10 years? First question. Yes, I am. Damn. 9747. So I'm a little too high. Okay, what could have gone wrong? Shipping, I've checked. Let's just mark some things that have been checked. Down as far as net sales is good. Let's sort of costs. Units, total, forecast net sales, total direct labor costs checked out. I'm doing everything else the same way, so that probably means that all of this checks out. Shipping. Oh, shoot. Yeah, of course, I got a link in the new shipping. Ah, idiot. All right, the fastest way to do that is just to put this pointing down to there. And then we come back over here. 9681138. Oh, okay, 6811138. All right, modeling the extremes. All right, now I just got to change a bunch of stuff. I'm just going to save this and then save another copy as scenarios. It's a very lazy way to do it, but I'm in a hurry, so. All right, what are the assumption changes? Not 100% increase, but 250% increase. Payroll goes to 20%, and general inflation goes to 25%. And the question is, what is the forecasted EBITDA in 23 minus 1575740? Yes, all right. To offset these losses, raise the list prices even higher than the initially planned. However, as soon as the list price increases over 25%, for each next percentage point of price increases, they lose 1 percentage point of sales growth. Okay, got it. So, in order to get, how much should they increase their list price in 2023 to get EBITDA equal to 0? That's a slightly odd question because it shouldn't. Okay, fine. So, does this mean for each whole percentage point? Oh, I don't like that. That's kind of vague. So list price is going to go up by something, and this is going to be 25% minus the max of this minus 25%. That minus yes, and 0. I think that's right. So if I go to 26%, it goes to 24. If I go to 100%, it goes negative. If I go 25%, nothing bad. If I go 25.5 is a little ambiguous. I'm not sure if it's supposed to go down in that situation, but fine. Right. So then I want to get my EBITDA. So let's just take this, bring it over here. I'm just going to drop it in a completely random cell because I'm hurrying now. So goal seek to value 0 by changing list price increase. 47.91 should enter as whole number, whole number percent. So I'm going to say 48%. No idea if that's right or not, but I'm going to save, close. I guess I'll upload the scenario one. Come on, upload. Let's just do it. All right, I've got 40 seconds to think about it. I have some doubt about the last 50 pointer being right. I'm pretty confident of the other 50 pointer. I think I should have my 900, so my best bet is just to submit. That is the fastest I have ever done a round, so maybe this is the time for me to upload a video of it. All right, thanks.